You cannot do it. Has anyone looked into your eyes and made that statement? Toastmaster of the day, fellow Toastmasters and distinguished guests. A few days back, I was asked to host one of the events in my company. I was really excited about it. The audience over there, unlike this, is a little hostile, especially to the people who host the event. I decided to take that as a challenge and face it. While I was practicing, one of my acquaintances came to me and said, "Joseph, I like your attitude, but from the bottom of my heart, I don't think you can do it." My ego was hurt. I addressed the situations with 3 questions and I concluded it with a statement. Question number 1, who do you think you are? Question number 2, who the hell do you think I am? Question number 3, given a situation like this, forget about this lifetime, in the next 10 lifetimes, can you ever do it? And I concluded it with a statement, if you can't, shut your mouth and mind your own business. Now, my friend was insulted and I was deeply satisfied. But it didn't last so long. Towards the end of the day, I started feeling a lot of regret in my heart. The next day, I went personally to him and I apologized. The event went on pretty well, and after the event, he came to me and he said that, yes, you did a pretty good job over there. But still, I regretted the way in which I handled the situation. Now, to react or to respond, it might sound very similar, but there is a clear differentiation between a reaction and a response. A quick and an impulsive reaction is an animal instinct that we all have. It is more towards a defensive mechanism, whereas a response is more of a logical analysis. We take a situation, we logically analyze it, and we respond back to it. Now let's take a minute and analyze what happens when a person reacts. Considering this as our brain, what happens is the front lobe, which takes care of a logical thinking, shuts down. The backside of the brain, which is mostly of a reflexive reaction, takes control of it. And then what happens is, the left hemisphere of the brain gets activated, and the brain's hormonal as well as cardiovascular response shoots up. What happens when a person spontaneously reacts is, the stress level increases. What happens then is cholesterol pumps into our blood, which encourages the deposition of fat around our heart as well as the arteries. And it's a known fact that the person who goes through these kind of situations are 3 times more prone to heart attacks than normal person. This impulsive reaction also creates a blockage in the flow of blood towards our stomach, which creates digestion issues. It also creates segregation of oil on our skin, which in the long term will affect the texture of the skin. A prolonged rage activates certain parts of our brain, and what happens is these kind of people finds it very difficult to get back to a relaxation stage. It also extensively affects our immune system. Now, there are certain techniques that we could use to overcome this. Technique number 1, very simple, walk away from that. It is a known fact that a person reacts in the first 30 to 60 seconds. If you are able to just walk away from the situation, you're good to go. 2, take a deep breath. What it does to our body is, it calms down our body, brings our heartbeats into control, and at the same time we have enough time to just think about it. 3, meditation, a long and proven technique practiced by a lot of people across the globe. What it does is it trains our brain to focus and calm down our brain and impulsive reaction. Now that we have gone through this, what a reaction is, I'd like to look upon to what a response is. For this, I'd like to take your attention to the FIFA World Cup 2014 semi-finals. The match was between Argentina and Netherlands. It was a very tight match, and none of the teams scored. What happened is, then they had to move to the penalty shootout. And the first opportunity was given to the living legend of football, Lionel Messi. Before he took the shot, the goalie came next to him and whispered something provocative and very similar to what my friend said. And do you know how he responded? He just looked at him and smiled. Then he put his focus on the ball and he took a shot. And the most obvious thing happened. It was a goal. Argentina won the game and they made it to the finals. And now, that is what I call response. To conclude this, I would like to make a statement given by Victor Frankl. Victor Frankl is a survivor of Holocaust concentration camp in Second World War. What he said is, between stimulus and reaction, there is a space. And in that space is our power to respond. And in our response lies our growth and our freedom. Over to you.